Welcome to the Virtual Cheese Awards 2024, where we celebrate the best of British cheese. My name is Vicky Rogerson. I'll be moderating this session with three amazing judges. So introduce themselves. Keith, would you like to go first?
Hi there, I'm Keith Kendrick. I'm the Group Magazine's editor for Good Food, Olive and Easy Cook. I'm also an associate with the Academy of Cheese. I've judged at various cheese events, World Cheese Awards, the Artisan Cheese Awards. It's my first time at the Virtual Cheese Awards. We've been trying some fantastic cheeses so far, some more to go. Got so many cheeses left over as well, which is just the greatest boost of all time, which I will be transporting to my dedicated cheese fridge in the kitchen.
Thanks, Keith. And Danielle?
Hello, I'm Daniel David from Blas ar Bwyd, company, a delicatessen and wholesale company that we set up in Wales 36 years ago. Been tasting cheeses ever since and been judging in the Royal Welsh Show, Winter Fair, World Cheese Awards, and this is my second time with the Virtual Cheese Award. Thoroughly enjoying it.
Thank you. And Russell?
Yeah, hi, I'm Russell Haggett. I'm technical manager at Morrison's. I've been there for 15 years now. We're currently the international cheese retailer of the year, 6 years running. Prior to that, I worked at Dairy Crest, so I've got 30 years cheese experience. Got lots of yummy cheese to look at, and I think we're doing the Creamery vintage cheddar today. So yum yum.
That's right, thank you. Yeah, today we're going to be judging a Class A6, which is Creamery Vintage Cheddar. And the first cheese we're going to be looking at is 1067.
And it's nice to see a wedge of cheese in this category rather than just a brick. So yeah, it looks really good. Crystals looking really good. Looking forward to tasting this one.
Yeah, the appearance is very different to the other sub blocks that we've been experiencing, and I think that gives it a lot of curb appeal. You know, you really feel like you're going to get something special. We've got high hopes for this one, I would say.
Yeah, it's just been cut in a different way, packed differently, loads and loads of lactate, loads of crystals everywhere. Appearance is looking good. I'm going to go 8.5 on this.
Yeah, 8.5. Agreed.
I'm just cracking it open, and we see there's a lot of texture going on there, and we'll see if it has the snap that we want, which it did very, very quickly. It's not as rugged inside as I would have expected. You know, lots of interest in the cracks and the crevices and the nooks and the crannies. But still very, very good looking cheese. So I'll concur with you guys.
Quite clean, isn't it, in terms of that texture there? Let's give it a...
It's a little bit oily in the texture of my piece, anyway.
I thought mine was a little bit wet, to be fair.
Have they had to manufacture this in a different way in order to be able to achieve this wedge cut at this extra mature vintage sort of age?
No.
So that's what they've made in terms of you know, the shelf appeal, because a wedge does look like a more of a rustic kind of style than just the blocks.
They would have put it in a different shape mold, or they would have cut a block differently.
It's a little bit sticky. It's a little bit sticky.
Aroma score?
7 for aroma for me. It's a little bit sweet.
Yeah, it is sweet. It's I'd go less than that, actually. I'd go 6.5.
Okay.
Well, I was leaning towards a 7, I must admit, but
7's fine. I'll go with you guys. It's just got a little bit of that sort of sourness about it.
I'm really struggling to get it into a bowl. It just goes like powder on me.
Yeah, it's very, very sticky. And for something that's vintage, I would have thought it'd be drier than this.
It's an odd texture in the mouth as well. It sort of falls to bits, but it's also a little bit, like you say, oily. So
it is quite oily. It's a bit harsh at the back.
I think I'm going to go 7 for texture.
yeah, sounds fine by me.
And then in terms of flavour profile, I'm getting sweet notes, a little bit caramelly, and then it starts to bring out the umami flavour on me. My jowls are starting to.
I'm finding it a bit harsh, and that's cool. I get the sweetness. I get a little bit of I'm going to say harsh again. It's kind of making things itch a bit back here, and it's a bit of a hard swallow.
So it's your jowls pulling through, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go 6 with the flavour on this one.
I'm going to go 7.
Well, I'll cut the middle then, I think, because yes, I'm a little bit disappointed in the flavour on this one. So yeah, 6.5.
Okay. That gives that cheese a 32.25. So the next cheese is 1155.
1155. And here we have it. So there's a lot going on here, appearance-wise. The calcification on the edge. We got a little bit of interest here. It's not just a kind of like a bland, overpressed slab. I'm expecting a good crack from this one. You guys, what do you think?
Most definitely. I've got loads and loads of calcium on it. Loads of lactate.
Yeah, likewise, lots of calcium on the outside and lots of crystals visually.
The snap test. Nice, clean snap. Quite characterful inside.
Yeah, it's snapping well, that.
Looking forward to trying this end piece.
Yeah. Still snapping when you cut it with a knife as well.
It's quite satisfying the way it flakes as well. It's kind of got that kind of slatiness about it.
I do like that. That's nice. And it goes into a bowl, not too bad. So I think for appearance, I'm going 8.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Happy with 8.
Very much.
Quite lactic in aroma.
Yeah.
And we don't expect too much of anything else, I suppose.
No, there's a bit of sourness there, kind of a bit off milkiness. Maybe yogurty would be a more complimentary way of putting it.
Yogurty sweet, I think.
Yeah.
A bit like one of those famous corner things.
Yeah.
Like a fruit corner.
I wasn't going to say that. Other brands are available.
So aroma-wise,
I'm going 8.
I'm not going to go 8. I don't think it's an 8. You've been eating too much cheese today or something, or what?
I think I'm getting nice, fruity, yogurty, umami smell. I've got it into a bowl for my texture. It's
I think 8 is. I think 7.5.
okay.
Give me that.
Yeah, 7.5 is fine. Texture-wise, I find it. I like the texture of the cheese when it's cut with a knife, when it's breaking. I like the texture of the mouth. There's a lovely dryness to it, but it's not dry. It turns, as you chew, it does go into a paste quite nicely. So that carries the flavor really well.
Yeah, that's a really good description. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm on board with that. That's an 8 all day long for me.
It's an 8 as well. And when you get the end bit with the calcification, there are touches of the crystals throughout. Maybe expected a bit more of that, but it really does have a wonderful crunch on the edge, which is really kind of like brings it to life.
And the flavour?
I didn't like this flavour. It's too sweet. It's just like sucking on plum jam. I think they've gone too far on the Helveticus and it's gone way too sweet.
Or maybe you need to go a bit deeper, because I've been going with the edge of this one for the taste.
It is sweet. It's quite caramelly. Yeah, but I like the way that the flavor stays with you afterwards. As this in a comparative cheese tasting, this would probably do really well because it's carrying characteristics.
But the longevity of it, it's still going. It's just so sweet. So,
I think that is unashamedly populist, because I can see that this would really, really appeal to 10 times more people than something with much more kind of earthy, farmyardy, quite herbaceous, spicy tones. It feels like it knows its market, and it would make you a lot of money.
I mean, for a cheese that is supposed to be a sweet cheese, it's probably best in class. It's sweetness. I'm going to go 7.
Yeah, I was between 7 and 7.5.
Yep, I'm happy with the 7 then.
Happy,
7.
yeah. 7.
Great. Thanks. That's that. So there's only 2 cheeses in this class. So 1155, which was that one, is the winner with 34 points. And then 1067 comes second with 32.25 points.
Great.
Okay. Yeah, so thanks for all of your time with that great judging. And for everyone else, please make sure you come back on the 14th of May. For the category judging, we'll go through all the winners of the class will be judged again, and then on the 15th of May, we'll be doing the supreme judging, where we'll announce the final winner. So thanks for everyone for your time.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.